Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Last we left off, we recruited Thane. He seems like a rather interesting individual. We should probably go have a word with him. Alright, so he would be on the crew deck, and you'll notice that the life support area is now open. Yay, right? Because this is where Thane is currently residing. How goes it, Thane?
Do you need something?
Do you mind if we have a chat? There's been a lot of interesting stuff that's been introduced, after all.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly. We haven't had a chance since I joined.
When we met you, you said you were dying.
Yes. I thought you'd want to know more. You don't have to worry about the rest of the crew. My illness is not communicable, even to other Drell. It's called Keprel syndrome.
What is Keprel syndrome?
What exactly is the problem?
My people are native to an arid world. Most of us now live on Kaje, the Hanar homeworld. It's very humid and rains every day. Our lungs can't deal with the moisture. Over time, the tissue loses its ability to absorb oxygen. It becomes harder to breathe. Eventually, we suffocate.
Why can't it be cured?
Can't they do something about that?
The Hanar have funded a genetic engineering program. They should be able to adapt us. The project has only been running for a few years. I don't believe my body will still draw breath by the time it bears fruit.
And I forget if that option is bad.
Then don't live on Kaje. Or use breathers.
Drell have a close relationship with the Hanar. We rely on each other. The best we can do is keep our homes very dry inside.
So, how long do you have?
Are you gonna be alright till the end of the mission?
I should be fine for another 8 to 12 months. The more time I spend in humid environments, the faster it progresses. I think it's safe to say that by the time my body is incapacitated, we'll be victorious. Or dead. Either way, I won't be a burden to you.
Well, generally speaking, when you're dead, you are pretty damn incapacitated. But damn.
Is there anything we can do here? Normandy has a state-of-the-art medical bay.
No, thank you. It's being attended to. If the finest medical minds in the Hanar illuminated primacy can't solve the problem, I doubt your ship's medic could. Thank you for your concern. Trust me, this won't affect my performance.
Now note that comment he made about human environments. You can actually take him to rainy planets, and it doesn't seem to affect him any worse, but I just feel bad for doing that.
Do you need something?
Do you have more to talk about?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Do you have any upgrades for the Normandy?
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
My old contact network often located rare equipment for me. Would you like me to get in touch with them?
Yeah.
Let's see what they've got.
And what did he give me? Oh! Yeah, this is actually really useful to have. The, modular probe bay, it adds it increases how many probes you can actually carry at a time, so you don't have to constantly keep refilling them. This is useful. I will be taking it. Thank you very much for that. Did she just, like, glide
Do you need
forward?
something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Oh, yeah, let's ask about the Drell and the Hanar. This is actually pretty fascinating stuff.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Hanar are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
You know?
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
That's actually pretty damn cool.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance. To find my target, I speak with them on Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, goddess of motherhood and protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, goddess of oceans and the afterlife.
Oceans and afterlife?
Oceans and afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
So you're polytheistic, huh?
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors?
Huh.
The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
Interesting that it accidentally dropped one of the sound effects modifications added to his voice to make him sound more Drell. Like,
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
never mind.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
I should go, she says. A staple of the shepherd conversation. I should go. So, yeah, rather fascinating individual, isn't he? How's it been, Kasumi? It's been a while, hasn't it?
Hey, Shepard. Liara Tisoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before.
Oh, really?
This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
And all things considered, we really shouldn't be seeing stars moving like this unless the Normandy was actually moving really, really super incredibly fast right now. Which is entirely possible. Alright, so let's go check in with some people. Especially now that we've finished some quests. Really, actually, we've only finished the one quest, but we can go ahead and have a chat with Garrus. We still have to finish the other, loyalty missions. So what's up, Garrus?
Shepard, need me for something?
Do you want to talk?
Have you got a minute?
Yeah. I've been thinking about what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse. Damn, saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. Are we crazy to even be thinking about this? I'm not... Look, Shepard, I know you can find something a little closer to home.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
I don't want something closer to home. I want you. I want someone I can trust.
I can do that. I'll find some music and do some research to figure out how this thing should work. It'll either be a night to treasure or a horrible interspecies awkwardness thing. In which case, fighting the collectors will be a welcome distraction, so, you know, a win either way.
Let's hope that it's not the latter there.
You know, Garrus, if you're not comfortable with this, it's okay. I'm not trying to pressure you.
Shepard, you're about the only friend I've got left in this screwed-up galaxy. I'm not gonna pretend I've got a fetish for humans. But this isn't about that. This is about us. You don't ever have to worry about making me uncomfortable. Nervous, yes, but never uncomfortable.
That's so sweet. And you can keep having that little bit of dialogue with him.
So when should I book the room?
I'd wait if you're okay with it. Disrupt the crew as little as possible and take that last chance to find some calm just before the storm. You know me, I always like to savor the last shot before popping the heat sink. Wait. that metaphor just went somewhere horrible.
And because I can't believe he actually just said that.
So when should I book the room?
I'd wait if you're okay with it. Disrupt the crew as little as possible, and take that last chance to find some calm just before the storm. You know me, I always like to savor the last shot before popping the heat sink.
I see.
Wait, that metaphor just went somewhere horrible.
Yeah, okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Right, because I'm in a great place to optimize firing algorithms right now.
That is super sweet. Popping the heatsink. I beg your pardon. What kind of lingo are you using? I don't know. I think I kind of like that metaphor. So, yeah. How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm surprised by Thane's spiritual side. His psych profile mentioned little of it, and he carries himself with such cold confidence. I'm not sure if I find him scary or sexy.
Why not both?
A lot of women like bad boys.
A lot of women, like you.
On occasion.
I live a dangerous life. Dangerous men fit right in.
I like you more and more each day, Shepard. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So, yeah. And there's a reason why Kelly brought that up.
Oh, another dangerous alien aboard, Commander. Thanks. Why can't you collect coins or commemorative plates or something?
Because I like having assassins.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright. So, everything's back to business here on the Normandy. I would chat with the other, team members, but again, since I still have to do their loyalty missions, they're going to be obsessed with that until I actually take care of it. So, let's make our way back. Why am I over by the max? Also, the mass. Did I actually research it? No, yeah, I did. Okay. And you may notice down here, I suddenly have more probes to work with. Or more capacity for probes. So I'm just gonna fill that right on up, and I'm gonna go back to Illium. Because there's still someone else that we need to recruit. Fortunately, she's a very patient individual. Alright, well, let's take the loyal guy, and let's give the new guy a spin, shall we? Sure. And you have 1 point, and you have all the points. Alright. Heavy throw, or... Let's go with that one. Ooh. Ooh. And then let's see. And let's make him the marksman. Makes his job a little bit easier. Alright. And... yeah, okay. Hello, concierge. So again, a nice fun little romp through, Illium.
Release our annual list of Illium's 10 richest people. Are the heavens still bright as starry blue, or have the bolus finally rolled to the top? And don't miss our look at the fashion faux pas at the Commerce Awards
25.
last week.
Sell at 25.
No. You're not hearing me. I want to buy it up.
Alright, so. And actually, we have quite a few reasons to want to go through this way. Remember, while we were going up...
I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Asana Dantius didn't give us time to pack. I'm lucky I got out at all. Her mercenaries were starting to shoot. If she lets us back in, I'll get it, I promise. If not, well, we'll just have to hope.
That might be a little difficult there, buddy, because she's kind of currently dead. And I'm carrying her killer around with me, actually. But we did find a data pad with the information that you were talking about and dropping every time we walked by you.
What is it? I'm in the middle of an important call.
I overheard you talking. Is this the data you're looking for?
The Kurosa Generational Archive. You found it. Thank you.
Yes.
My whole family has been worried. That data is irreplaceable. I didn't think I'd get it back from Nasana's corporate building.
Why is this data so important, anyway?
It's a genetic history for the entire Kurosa family. It's used for high-level reproductive negotiations. It would be like a human pedigree, I suppose. Without it, you're bargaining from a greatly weakened position. Losing this would have hurt my family for generations, maybe even destroyed it.
Sorry, the cat decided to jump up just then.
If this data is so important, why didn't you have backups?
We did. A rival family introduced a computer virus, and our techs were sloppy. The virus destroyed all our data. I just spent a fortune getting the data recovered and reconstructed when Nasana went crazy. We live in a world of infinite data redundancy. To lose something so important because of one crazy Asari?
Well, I'm glad that didn't come to that.
There's your data. I hope it helps your family.
You have no idea, human. I don't know who you are or how you got it, but thank you. Here, for your trouble. Blessings be upon you. You've certainly blessed us.
And with Solarians, they've got an interesting sort of setup. It's not really about marriage, and it's not really about romance most of the time, really. It's pretty much all entirely about, as he says, the pedigree. So let's see. Remember how Serena was here before? How's it going, Tana?
Excuse me. You know where I can find Serena?
She's not here anymore. Oh, you're the one she was helping out. She took a job off-world. Didn't say where.
Huh.
She gave me something for you. Looks like a message.
Thanks.
I'll listen to it later.
Oh, sure. See ya.
And by later, I mean right now. May as well listen to it.
Hey, Shepard. I was on my way to a new life when the new burst arrived. The bitch is dead. I assume that means your friend is alive and he finished his job. Tell him if I ever see him, I'll buy him a drink.
And your finger is going through the console there. So, did you hear that, Thane? Someone owes you a drink. Apparently. Oh, as a side note, his outfit is in fact a deliberate thing. It's not just to show off the chest. It's supposed to help keep his lungs dry, basically. So, yeah. Thane very uniquely has this sort of outfit going on.
A Batarian trading group has announced plans to sue the Citadel Council. The Batarians claim that slavery is an inextricable part of their caste system, and that by
I didn't mean... Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it needs to be reclassified.
Forget it. Do whatever you want.
Okay. So now this has been...
What about you?
Completely abandoned.
Going to try and make it as a commando?
You know what? Fine, I'm gonna try it.
Why not? Every Asari has biotics. Might as well use them, right?
What about a fish? She loves the garden. We could add a pond.
Alright, and I'm out of stuff here.
She doesn't need a fish, Dad.
Aww. Sorry. Alright, so we still have one more member to recruit, and we're about an inch away or so from doing just that. But that's going to have to happen on the next installment of Let's Play Mass Effect 2, because we're out of time for now. But are you ready for the final member to be added to our crew and the continuation of the loyalty missions? I hope so. Hope to see you next time.